Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Aedan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Ferelden was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Ferelden forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Ferelden choose?
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards! I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a Paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control. Indeed, more than anyone but my wife, Warden, and I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion. This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's second. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered, Warden.
I'll send my men to King Harrowmont for your army.
Can you believe Balin doesn't know when he's lost?
You will always have a place in King Harrowmont's court.
Long live King Harrowmont.
The Assembly paid you great honor, Warden. Dust lover!
Get out of here, Warden. You have no place here. The Assembly is in recess until King Harrowmont can address them.
Throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Ancestors favor King Harrowmont. I'm sending my sons to help King Harrowmont put down this rebellion.
Wonder why they decided to build a city around streams of lava. It's an accident waiting to happen.
I suppose that building the city in the midst of a pool of molten rock saves invaders the trouble of burning it.
Even I could shatter from this height, surely.
Harrowmont's a little old to be king, isn't he? Harrowmont's a little old to be king, isn't he?
Your service to House Aedan does you credit.
Long live King Harrowmont!
Prince Balin was cheated out of his birthright. King Harrowmont?
Harrowmont will be a good king. I hope.
Long live King Harrowmont. Long live King Harrowmont.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Long live King Harrowmont.
We are honored to have you here.
Greetings. Greetings.
King Balin will never give up the throne. Guards, attack!
Ancestors favor King Harrowmont.
King Endrin can rest in peace now.
Thank you for having faith in House Harrowmont.
House Harrowmont owes you everything.
The king owes you his victory, Warden.
House Harrowmont will not forget you.
You will always be welcome here.
You are always welcome on these estates, Warden. You are always welcome on these estates, Warden.
I will not forget who won me this throne.
Good day, Grey Warden. You're wise to support the rightful king.
You found it.
Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time. At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the Assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Impressive work, Warden. King Harremont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Cerridon's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Cerridon's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Cerridon and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Greetings.
It's about time the Assembly saw sense and put Harrowmont on the throne.
I will not allow the warriors that serve my house leave to defend the surface.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont victorious. Lord Balin pathetic and dead. A good day for Orzammar. Sorry, can't talk. A crier's work is never done.
Atras Vala.
At last we have a king again. I trust that King Harrowmont will do what is best for Orzammar.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
The Aedukans had their turn. It's good to see another house take the throne.
Prince Balin was cheated of his birthright.
Prince Balin was cheated of his birthright.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad thing. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there. I trust Vala, my nut-wrangling friend.
Ancestors smile on our new King Harrowmont.
It's nice to see Harrowmont get his due.
I'm going to lie low until King Harrowmont puts down this rebellion.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
It's hard to believe we have a king again. I suppose the ancestors figured the Aedukans had enough.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck? Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but I just wish I could have seen him one last time. Here. This is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it for anymore. I'd like you to have it, for what you risked to bring me this news.
May the ancestors smile on King Harrowmont.
I support King Harrowmont fully.
Sorry, friend, but I'm almost sold out. King Harrowmont's man Doolin was just here buying stock to equip a whole army. But you're welcome to take a look through what's left. Anything not nailed to the floor is up for bids.
scheming Harriman stole the throne. Now his taxes will bankrupt us to pay for his wife's diamonds. Are you here to buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
A man drink in peace.
Ancestors smile on you.
As you say.
Brother Burgle is such a generous man.
Maker preserve you.
Welcome to what will soon be Orzamar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible. May her memory live forever.
A man drink in peace.
He's a right good man, our king. Bottoms up. If I was Harriman, I'd declare tomorrow a new holiday.
The deep roads aren't for the faint of heart. The deep roads aren't for the faint of heart.
Orzammar may have a new king, but that don't keep the drunks from their ale. How can I help you? Well, grab any of my maids if you want a drink.
A new king! What better excuse to get sodding drunk?
We've a bit of stew on the fire. We've a bit of stew on the fire.
A new king! What better excuse to get sodding drunk?
I'll miss old King Endrin. He was a good man. Can you believe King Endrin turned against his own son? I'll miss old King Endrin. He was a good man.
Greetings to you. The surface must be so interesting.
Whew. Hey, there's two of you. Whew. Hey, there's two of you. This, my friend, is a pint. I think we should get free ale to celebrate the new king. A toast to King Harriman! Oh, Stone. This means Balin's never going to pay my father's commission.
Oh, Stone. This means Balin's never going to pay my father's commission.
Excuse me, I'd rather be alone. Oh, I really shouldn't be talking to strangers.
Long live King Harrowmont! Long live King Harrowmont! Long live King Harrowmont!
Bottles all around? No singing until the dinner hour.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
Child, you need a new pastime.
Says the warrior caste's biggest disgrace who spends every hour soaking his beard in cheap ale. Ha! But you haven't even been to the tower yet, have you? I'll be waiting.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
It's strange not having an Idukan on the throne.
Long live King Harrowmont.
Stone preserve King Harrowmont. I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up. News of the hour. Lord Balin attacks the Assembly and is ignominiously slain. Epic fail.
I'm glad we have a king again.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Greetings.
Very well.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the tide is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official? We are honored to have you here.
Harrowmont's a little old to be king, isn't he? Harrowmont's a little old to be king, isn't he?
It's about time the Assembly saw sense in put Harrowmont.
News of the hour! Harrowmont is king! What more need be said?
House Harrowmont will not forget you.
House Harrowmont owes you everything.
You are always welcome on these estates, Warden.
You will always be welcome here.
It must be a wonderful thing to be able to weave spells.
Wonderful? To you, perhaps. Most do not feel the same way.
Oh, what do they know? They're just jealous. The Maker gives you magic. You must use it. You do it so effortlessly. It's like breathing for you. I wish I had such talent.
But you do. You have your music, your dances. You are more graceful than anyone I've ever met. I think that perhaps the Maker gives us all magic, but of different sorts.
Even Ogren?
Ogren is a dwarf. He doesn't really come from the Maker.
Oh yes, that explains it.
Ancestors watch over you, my lord.
Thank you for having faith in House Harrowmont.
My husband owes you his throne. You are always welcome here.
You are always welcome on these estates, Warden.
You have done more for us than I ever imagined. I apologize for doubting you.
The ancestors have spoken. Long live Harrowmont.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Balin take to the streets. Pandemonium increases by 10%.